then, boys and girls. Here we go. The last cup final of the winter season. Joining me, Andy Johnson, on the stream, live from the Crucible, Mr. Darren Cross. Hello, Darren.
Good evening, AG. How are we?
Yeah, pretty good.
Bit just tangled up.
Sorting out the mess that is the cables for the commentary. There we go. Sorry for the rattling around of the cables.
Oh, we're up and running.
Yeah, it was a bit of fun and game with the sound on these things. So, first two players we have for the Salisbury Bangers, James Bishop; for the Kennet Valley, Captain John Greenough. Little bit of drama, I understand, on the way for the Bangers. Their captain, Phil Markham, is actually broken down on the motorway.
So they only got 5 players tonight, or are they going to get an extra person in?
So Richie Markham was going to play. I'm not quite sure if he's available or not, but Phil is trying his darndest to get here.
Not a great start.
I think the RAC man has told him he's got a broken cam belt and won't be able to repair it, but I think Phil is trying to get home and then trying to get back here in time to play 6th. We will see how we go.
Well, we have got Paul going on second frame, so that's a good hour.
Trouble is though, Liam Clift is a fast player, so that might not work out too well.
Very true, very true.
But we are where we are. We'll leave that one for the time being.
Let's hope this final's as good as last night's.
Oh, didn't take you that long to mention it, did it?
We got away with balloon murder.
You were a quality team. I'm not going to lie, I wanted a 5-all. Oh, John misses that plant. That wasn't easy. That was perhaps the hardest shot he had left of the finish. How do you like these yellows, Darren?
I don't fancy it. James has got a lot of work to do. He needs to try and get that pocket covered down the bottom here.
James has just pointed out the yellow by the black is off the cushion, so I'm guessing that means he's going to perhaps bump a ball, perhaps bump the yellow onto the black.
Probably bump it over towards this red. All right.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No.
It's fine. Oh, that's fine.
So what score will be predicting tonight?
Yeah, it'll be a close one. Just going to watch this shot back.
No, definitely clip the yellow before the. Doesn't need to have the 2 shots anyway.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Anyway, around by the blue spot.
We've just watched it back on the zoomed-in view, and it was fine. Anyone wants to rewind the YouTube stream, you can do. But you should see that it was clearly fine. John's playing a nice shot there. He's giving himself a chance. I think for me, if you just play this dead weight, just in or over.
Absolutely. Still got to play it positive, though.
Yeah, I don't know if the in-off is in the opposite corner. Is it in? And it goes. Gives it the big one.
I think they brought half a Kennet Valley down with them. Well, to be fair, I've actually got Kennet Valley's a 6-3 victory.
Oh, that's your prediction, is it?
That's my prediction, yeah.
So, on the league table, I think Bangers came one above the relegation places, so I think they're lower in the league. But everyone says the same thing to me. They haven't had their full strength team out every week. their full strength team arguably should be a lot higher up the league than where they ended up this year.
Absolutely, they've got some class players. You've got Stevie, got Joe, James Bishop's not a bad player. They have got some good players. They've just been struggling to get consistent
get a team
6
out every
week in, week out.
Exactly that.
As per tonight.
So one of the league's, perhaps, I don't know, what would you call Leon, underrated or underappreciated? He's a very good player.
Underrated, very much underrated. Very good player. Kennet Valley got some good players.
Yes.
Leon, you got Brad on his day, John. They've got a good team.
So for anyone wants to know the lineups,
They've gone top heavy. They've gone John, Leon, Brad, Mark Brown.
they've gone for all the O'Reillys. Team O'Reilly.
Yeah, Team O'Reilly.
Got Kai O'Reilly and Sean O'Reilly to bring up the tail as well. So John Greenoff, Leon Clift, then Brad O'Reilly, Mark Brown, Kai O'Reilly and then Sean O'Reilly. That's their top 6. And for the bangers, James Bishop's just played. Now we've got Paul Frost, then Keith Schroeder, Joe Sims, Steve Andrews and Phil Markham.
Hopefully.
All being well. Paul, I think it's fair to say, is a measured player, a steady player. Am I being polite there? Maybe I am.
No, he is very steady, but sometimes he thinks too long about the shot and
Maybe, yeah.
puts himself off a little bit.
It's a nice first pot. Oh, a bit unfortunate there to go around the back of everything.
Someone's brushed the table too well.
Indeed, yeah.
Let's get the 30-second shot clock out.
It's very busy here in the Crucible in Reading. The 900 snooker competitions going on behind us. We are sharing the internet broadband with them tonight.
And it's still working.
Keeping my fingers crossed that this doesn't get interrupted. I should warn you, if there is any doubt about the internet strength, then we are definitely playing second fiddle to them. So if it does cut out, we will get turned off. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen.
We've got to mention we're doing the group draw for the Summer League. All entries have now closed, so we've got that tonight as well, which we'll put up on Facebook.
Yep, do that afterwards. So Paul just choosing to keep his powder dry, just choosing to keep things tied up. I'll tell you what Leon does do. Leon does pull out a few great clearances from time to time. You can pop them off the clouds.
He is very, very attacking.
Yeah,
but to
he
be
is.
fair, Paul's left them nothing there. He's actually played a really good shot.
Yeah, what do you do there if you're on yellows? Leon's not really got much of a shot, has he? Try and play a 3-ball plant, the 3 to the left of the screen. Just leave the white.
Try and push the red up.
Yeah.
Where the yellow is down the bottom on top of his yellow.
Maybe that's the way to go.
Left him dropping into the middle.
Yeah, it's wasn't really much he could do there, was there?
No.
Just chosen to keep as good a white as he could.
See young Cole's come down as well. He's licking his wounds after last night.
Oh.
Mr. Priest give him a lesson or two.
Indeed. Kelly's here as well. All licking their wounds.
No, they were unlucky, to be fair. We had chances and we took them. But again,
I think maybe your experience, perhaps your greater strength in depth. I mean, you're pulling off the subs bench players like Dave Shaw who breaks some dishes for fun in the second half. So I think you had a bit more strength in depth, to be fair.
A great breaking dish that was. And he hasn't played much this year, and
No.
obviously he said he was coming down, so I'll always make sure that they will have everyone has a frame.
Yeah.
But no, he's class. Also, I think the only player we were missing was Callum last night.
Indeed. Just back to this game quickly. I think Paul's just trying to roll that red into the middle pocket. I could be wrong, because it looked like he didn't have much after that. He might have been trying to just bump it over the pocket, but I suspect he was going for the pot.
I think, definitely was going to try and drop it in, wasn't he?
Has left Leon a half chance. I wouldn't call it any more than that, because there's a couple of yellows that are still tied up.
At the moment.
Yeah. I think if he pots this, he might be able to split out one of his awkward balls.
He's going to flick the black away now. He's going to pot this yellow into the middle pocket on the blue spot. Then just cannon into that black
cluster.
Little cluster. Needs a little bit of luck for where the cue ball's going to go, but yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it's thin enough to hit the black, or if he's going to go past it. Think he can top through into it?
I think he's got to do a little bit of the cue ball, because he's not got a great angle on it.
Yeah. Oh, he's played it off the yellow. Nice. Like that. Played that well.
He's been slightly unlucky there, but
yeah. Can he cut the yellow that's bang smack in the middle of the table? On the centre line, sorry.
Yeah.
Into the bottom right hand pocket.
Absolutely. Put the cue ball in between the two balls over on the top end of the table.
It's a thin one. You can probably see, Daz, if that yellow goes clean or not on live.
It flies in.
We are sat in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, so.
Is he looking at the double? His hard yellow.
Imagine that for a shot. He is. Bring the house down, as I say.
To be fair, if he actually hits it a little bit too thick, it's going to come off the cushion onto the red anyway. But
how about that for a shot? Do that on purpose. No, it's back to plan A. Well, I think he's got the middle of the three yellows to the bottom middle pocket. I wonder if he's going to get creative and try and play into his awkward yellow.
I mentioned class players, and what should I say about Steve Andrews? I just got a text message from the Moose. Very true, Moose, very true. Do apologise. And fair play to your team winning the league this year, boys.
Yeah, well done to Lee.
It's a nice shot.
In the sense of fairness, Lee, you weren't in the final last night.
Ooh.
And you're not in the final tonight.
Ooh. The Bracknell boys, bless them. No, good team. Good laugh and a giggle.
Is he on this?
Is he on the top?
Great shot. He's got to be a little bit careful here. He didn't snook himself behind the red. Oh,
it goes in the middle.
He wasn't on the black anyway.
No.
Now then, Paul Frost.
Here comes your snooker.
I mean, you could pot the red to the top left corner and screw down the table. I guess the only problem you've got, Darren, is the red just below the white ball. That's a problem ball, isn't it? I guess you could screw off that, leave the white bottom of the table for a snooker. Do you wait for a better opportunity? Backing himself to play a little snooker. The trouble with this is it's a one cushion escape. If it is even a snooker. He hasn't left the edge, has he?
I think he's left the edge.
It's an awkward shot if he has. He's looking at the angle to the top right.
But he's got the angle.
go around the table.
No, I think you can see it.
That's what I mean, sorry. But send the white around the table. You can even cue behind. Or is that foul? Was that a foul? A foul. Good shots. Good shots.
Great spot. Fair play, Leon.
I saw it as well.
Paul's still got quite a bit of work here, and
Yeah.
if he starts thinking too negative, he's just got to get his hard ball straight out to the middle of the table, then it should be joining the dots up. But he definitely brushed it. Is he looking to bring take the white ball back up the top of the table, or is he just going to flick that ball out?
Tricky one, mate. I think either put the white in the bulk area maybe and play it down the line.
Big pocket down the bottom as well.
I think personally for me, Darren, I like putting the white in the middle of the table to play these shots because A, the white comes out off the cushion, and B, you're guaranteed to hit a cushion. Okay, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
He's got it a bit off the cushion. Personally, I'd like it a bit nearer the pocket, but that's fine.
He's got to play the red, white and blue spot straight at the top now. Just get rid of that ball.
Yes, the cueist. There's an argument to play the one on the bottom cushion top right first, but if you back yourself, yourself to the top pocket, I think that one does go in the bottom middle if you are on it.
On that angle, yeah, I've just seen that, to be fair, so yeah.
If you do pop this one first,
he's straight
you're
on
fine. You just got to make sure you don't hit the near cushion. And that
on the cushion, but that's still good.
Yeah.
Literally, they are drop-ins.
Each to their own. I like the middle pocket one now, but
yeah.
Each to their own. It depends if you like queuing off cushions or not. If you can drop the one in beneath the black, then you've got the one bottom pocket next. It just depends how you see it. There's a million ways of doing this, to be honest.
Would you play the red, white, pink near the pink spot-ish as your last ball then, or you try and get rid of that early as well?
Good question, mate. It's definitely the one that you're straight on to the bottom right now.
So I'm looking at the angle, and it's only about half a pocket he's got down the bottom right-hand corner. So if he plays on it now, he's got to be right behind it, because it's literally he has got half a pocket, and that's about it.
Yes. I must admit, I do quite like getting rid of the two of the pockets next.
Yeah.
I'd probably top through. I think you've got the angle to top through for the one into the same pocket. Do you know what I quite like here? Screwing straight back for choice of two.
Yeah.
I don't think you can drift up the table.
No, he's got
on this
screw back, or even literally about an inch, and then just drop in the middle.
You could do that. A lot of people don't like playing for middle pockets. It depends how he likes middle pockets.
He's queuing deep.
That's a bad one.
Ouch.
That's a really bad one. He might be on it still, but that's a bad one. He stabbed that rather than smooth stroked it.
That's not easy.
I would ask him what he was going for next. I think he was trying to play it into, I don't know. Was he trying to play it into the middle next, or was he trying to play it into the corner?
I think he was playing in one into the corner over by the pocket next.
Yeah.
But like I said, he did definitely stab it. He didn't cue it.
No. If he's feeling a little bit cautious, what he could do is either go up and down the table or across the table and just get the hit on the one over the pocket, and then you'd be leaving Leon with an awful shot, which is still a shot on the black, but it wouldn't be easy from wherever he left it.
Yeah.
That's assuming it doesn't go from here.
Yeah, would you flick off it a little bit left hand side and get the cue ball back up the bulk?
Again, that's not a bad shout if you can leave it in the bottom left hand corner of the screen.
Yellow sort of pocket.
Yellow pocket, yeah. If you can.
Because the black's definitely not going down the bottom right.
No.
It's definitely tricky because anything, if he comes down the top of the table, that white is definitely in off.
Yes, I like your shot. Can you get enough purchase on it though? Because it's going towards the top, the cushion above the white.
Yes, yeah.
And then coming back towards the black. Do you think you can nip it enough without playing a push shot to get between the black and the middle pocket?
I think you can, but then he's going to be worried about the middle pocket. If you cue him well, you just get straight down to it and play it.
I think you there is over half a centimetre gap between those two balls, so I think you can play that shot. He's now looking off the bottom cushion first.
If there is an actual gap in between the two balls down the bottom pocket, or you could play that with a lot of left-hand side.
Exactly. That's exactly the shot.
Always going up and down.
Or you go up and down, leave it there.
Quite like the shot.
He just needs the hit. I'd be playing it dead weight for myself. Looks like he's gearing up for a bigger hit. He's not got the side. He's not got the side.
That's two.
This is tricky.
Is that two shots?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Oh, actually, it's actually finished plumb straight.
Yeah.
Roll it in.
Just roll it in.
Don't leave it short though. Don't rattle it.
I don't know
Send it along the cushion.
Why is Leon thinking about it?
You could get cute, put the white in the D and just chip off the red and,
Nah, just pop it.
just pop the ball. I say, don't leave it short and don't rattle it.
Sure.
I try to make it as dramatic as possible.
2-0 to the KV club. My new home team. My new home venue.
What's that? Is that Mondays?
Monday nights, yeah.
I was going to say, you put the ball at field on Wednesdays, are you not?
Yeah, different team, different venue. Got to be worth a little tryout.
You love it, mate. You love it.
As long as they accept me in there.
I'm sure they will.
What a day. How are we doing? All right.
Darren's just going to leave us to do the receipt.
What do you do with the older?
Wait till that finished.
People are throwing money at me for the Summer League entry fees. So Brad O'Reilly next up. Should be a good game against Keith Schroeder. Probably give the edge to Brad, but one frame Paul, you never know.
Welcome. So, yeah, Hiley's Victor. Yeah,
gone.
Easy fallen awkward. Easy fallen.
He's a fallen awkward down. Nice little cluster.
Who broke those? Keith.
Brad broke.
Oh, Brad broke.
Yeah, he didn't catch them.
Is it on Facebook or what it's on now? Send it on email. The link. Yeah. Is it on email? Yeah, it was. On email.
What do you do usually?
So when I was going on that one,
Yeah.
coming up with that.
Oh, right. Do you not have like an app saved on your phone?
Yeah, it's on the app. But it said sign on through that one.
Oh, right. I think you do both, that's right.
Keith's been a little bit unlucky there.
Yeah. But out of interest, can you still log in there?
This has definitely got
So that says winter.
a good 15-minute frame on this one. It's got Keith's going by his record. Wow, open table still.
That's good, but one says summer, one says winter. But the good news is that... Oh, maybe up there maybe.
Young Brad, very attacking player, good player. Not an easy opener though.
Just make sure you are captain for the summer. I think you are.
Yes, Mark Eaton, big shout out. Hope you watched it yesterday, mate. Good final yesterday.
Why?
Oh, see, I'm on there twice as well.
There you are. That's a bit funny, that one. I think that might be the wrong one. It's this one. Yeah, see that one. I bet this will work now.
Still open table. Keith has got to go yellows there.
Wrong place. So it comes up. Two. So I've got one with a capital P and a capital C and a capital P. And one that's small. One of captain's rights. So I think it's that one that needs to be deleted because that hasn't got the captain's rights. Plus the stats isn't as good either.
I mean, I can give them both captains right, but it's just ticking the box.
It's the one with a capital P and a capital C and a capital P.
Oh, sorry about that. We're just trying to sort out some late league injuries, so we're back on again. Keith is on reds.
That person's play frames. He's a proper player. Frame issues to come into league.
A little bit snatchy.
I'll just make sure I sign on when I play with the small C and the small.
Brad's going to cover the pocket.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, so remember the small C and the small P. I've given you captain's rights now. Same player.
This has got some
Should hopefully.
the This has got some time on this frame. Definitely going to put the kettle on. Good dream start for the Kennet Valley Club.
That's it, yeah. Tidy.
My prediction of 6-3 still looking very, very good.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
It's given Keith a great chance just to either bring his hard ball off, which I wouldn't, but I'll definitely bring the red away from the yellow ball.
Right, cool.
Get that into play. Oh, Brad's got 3 balls on cushion still.
Brilliant.
Thanks for that, mate. As well.
Yeah, cheers then.
Yeah, starts next week.
Yeah,
There might- people might not like it.
If there anything like new players, we'll just me and Neil done.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you, mate.
He wants me off.
You come as well? Okay.
Right, apologies for the random noise in the background. We were just sorting out some Summer League fixture stuff, people working the app. But good news, we've got the pro in the room. Welcome, Mr. Cole Boothroyd.
Good evening, ladies and gents.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, not bad. I've watched, well, parts of the last 2 frames.
Yep.
Obviously, I mean, the last frame there, Leon almost took out a finish, missed his yellow, and Paul,
Yeah, Paul.
made a poor mistake, didn't he?
He did. For a player of his level, he's
Sort of jabbed it instead of trying to get into it, and
yeah.
it just all went wrong, and then he played the up and down.
I thought he was screwing back between the 2 balls. And if you remember what the layout was like, I thought he was screwing between the 2, but he sort of stunned up the table rather than screwing straight back between the 2.
Yeah. So, Keith Schroeder here is reds. Just making sure.
Can he get to the one over the cushion?
Well, I don't think he can. And if I'm totally honest, I'm not too sure if he's... Ah, okay, so he's tried to play the one that was directly over the bag. He didn't try and play the one that he's hit. He's tried to play the one that's over the bag, trying to avoid playing the plant. I think Brad's just looking at the back double now. Which he is. Looks into me. He's almost flicked the other one out. Good effort, but he's not really on much else here, is he? Yeah, he's not on the one over the bag. I mean, I think he's going to play the one at top, and if he can play the one at the top and maybe try and land on or go into that one on the top cushion there. Might be looking at, well, he's actually looking at trying to play safe and leave the white near the top cushion. Which isn't a bad shout, but I think you're almost guaranteed to leave some sort of shot on. But what do I know? He can see the shot better than me, so... Oh no, he's going for it. But if this pulls up, it's not pulled up. See, if that pulled up an extra couple of inches there, maybe 2 or 3 inches back, he's going to have the ball that, well, is most trickiest, the one sort of middle of the 3, sort of close to the left middle bag. If he's on that, he can play the plant straight away, and good chance he's well, he's got no problem then and can go for them. But yeah, I think still quite tricky for Keith here because you can only see the one near the bottom, and he, well.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I was just saying about how Brad's played the ball near the pocket And oh, AJ's cut me off. Don't worry. So he's played the one over the bag. Okay, so this might go to the left middle, but he's got to play one sort of good shot where he's got to leave an angle to play the one middle of the table and get down.
Sorry, mate, making you do all the work here.
Yeah, he's come back, but yeah, there's no point talking about what I was about to say because he's left me sort of mid-sentence, and I was about to explain to you what he was trying to play.
Okay.
But no, it doesn't matter now.
Mate, you carry on.
Don't matter because
I'll leave it to the pros.
So yeah, Brad cut a ball, which as you can see is over the bottom left bag, and it sort of ran back up, and he didn't really leave Keith the ball that would have been most ideal. So it sort of left Keith to play the one straight over the bag. He's still got a chance, of course. He can play this one to the left middle. It's a tiny bit fiddly because you want to leave an angle to play the one middle of the table and get back down.
How much? You've probably got the better angle than me to see it. How much does he need to top the white through to be able to finish the top side of the red? Can you get that?
What, as in on the other side of the table? Or
No, as in rolling it straight through.
just rolling it through for it to top left?
Oh, he's going off this cushion. He's going to just play a safety shot.
Oh, okay.
He needs to hit the cushion first. Sorry, not get the cushion first.
Which he has done, but
That's fine.
do you reckon that's... would you have played that? See, obviously what we were talking about with him having to try and roll it through for the angle might not have been as easy as it looked.
It's actually a good shot. I didn't see this shot, I'm not going to lie. He's
in all fairness, he's not actually...
Is it a total? I think you can get through between the two reds up the table, maybe?
You can also see the one on the cushion.
Ah, right. If you can see this over the pocket, he could play a little pot. No?
Well, a shouting stop it, but yeah, you can see the one in the middle of the table. It might even go to the bottom right, and if it does...
Great chance.
But then again, I think you're running into the one on the cushion. And you miss the part, you bring that out.
Possibly, mate.
And from what I'm hearing, if they don't have Phil Markham and they're already 3-0 down, every frame's massive, isn't it?
Can you imagine it goes 5-0 and you lose the match because you
haven't got a player.
Yeah, imagine that for a situation.
But yeah, it would be a massive shame because we want to see a bit of decider action, as we always do.
Indeed.
When you're watching a cup final, any sort of final, you want it to go as close as you can. If you're biased,
Yeah. So here's a question for you, Cole.
go for it.
If you play the red that nearest the white ball, the one in the centre of the table, and you go for the bottom right, and as you say, the white may go close to the yellow on the top of the screen. If you do play that, maybe it's not the end of the world if it rests on it, because you could perhaps play the double off the red.
Maybe, but
afterwards, what do you think?
The double, I think you want to obviously try and get back on the red on the bottom cushion, and you might not be able to have the angle to come back out, screw back out. You might be going to the black.
Yeah.
You might not be able to top off the cushion, sort of try and use the bottom cushion to top off it.
Yeah, that's true. I think you have to go for it though. I think you have to play it dead weight. If you get it over the pocket, even if you miss, it provides a little bit of protection for the black. Oh my God,
he's gone for a double.
Unbelievable things.
Oh no, he's not enough.
I tell you what,
he's not enough, and Brad's tapping his chalk.
Has he played that?
I don't know. No, he's not played to land. Near the drawers of the pocket, red near the pocket, black near the yellow pocket, where that yellow's over the bag. Sorry,
I'm giving him too much credit.
He's gone. Whack. Oh, he's in off. Brad Phil? Steve's just shouted Phil. Phil's not here. Phil's not in the building. Phil's nowhere to be seen. So Brad's in off, and well, first question is, what's he thinking? Because surely you're taking the yellow from the bag. Get rid of it.
Yeah,
Get rid of the yellow over the bag.
yeah.
And if you can bounce up and get on the one, which I think he's just had a look at, but
I suppose the alternative is you double the black up the table, but
could
I
do.
like your shot.
I like getting rid of the yellow over the bag because
Yeah,
I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for here is, but it gives you a bit of safety leaving the white near the bottom of the table if
Yeah.
you ever are in that situation.
yeah. Well, just a bit of safety, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just always nice where it's nice that the black's sort of
Yeah,
in your control because
yeah.
your reds are down there. You don't really have to worry about doing too much.
And to flip it around, it's in Brad's control at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Because the black goes nowhere. He's played a bit too hard, so
He's choice of two.
he might have to play it. If he can screw straight back out with the red to the left, middle bag, bottom middle.
Yeah.
Thinking of it as there's a camera there.
He might be able to drop it in, maybe. He's looking at playing down the table next.
Yeah.
If you just stun out, maybe.
Well, you know what you could play
Go on.
if there's no danger in just rolling it nearer to the pocket. 'Cause I'm not sure. Well, there's probably a good gap to try and. Okay, so he's looking at just dropping it in to pop the red to the bottom right. Which, okay, fair enough. That's not a bad idea. Don't try and stun it where you're gonna end up too high. He's just rolled it in, giving himself a.
He would like another inch back, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but then again, it becomes a tricky shot trying to stun it just like a centimetre or two, because you don't want to land too high. It just gets a bit of a fiddly shot then, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I don't hate that he's just dropped it in, because now you just got to try and focus on potting it.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be running behind the black. I just think you just got to think, I'm just going to pot this ball and I'm going to be on the red regardless. That's all you got to think of doing, yeah?
Exactly that. Exactly that. Bit shaky. Doesn't like it.
Slightly dodgy game. As you can see, he is very shaky, isn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
He don't like it.
Just got to make sure you hit it thin enough. It's very tempting to hit this too straight.
See, this is quite nice for me. I'm left-handed, so your hands not having to really touch the table. John's just worried if he fouls or not. I think we can see, don't worry.
Yeah.
We can definitely see the shot.
Nice, smooth
No-
stroke. Don't
no
overhit
foul.
it.
There's no foul. He's not potted the ball, and even if he had potted it, it would have been a poor shot regardless, because he wouldn't be on the red, so not the greatest shot ever, but what's Brad looking at here? Oh, you know what he could be looking at is there's a plant to the top left bag here. I don't think he needs to play it, but he might do. No. Has he got the snooker? Might have been able to leave.
Not sure he
Might have
has.
left the one over the. Sorry, on the cushion, but not over the bag.
Can you
Can
play
you
off
flick
it?
off it? Yeah, flick off it. Bring the red out sort of near the black, where you put the black on, or on the pink spot, if you want to say. And
How about playing the long treble
oh,
on the one that's not over the pocket, and sending the white into the one over the pocket?
I've never heard you say something so exciting.
The
But
long treble into the black pocket. I think he's going cushion first, is he? I mean, you could just roll to the one if you can. We are assuming he can see this one.
we are. I think he can see it. He definitely can't see the one over the bag, but he can see the one on the cushion. I'm fairly certain.
If he does just roll to the one he can see, it would be a right awkward shot for Brad afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he wouldn't pot it. He could go cushion first as well.
You know what I thought Brad would have played there?
Go on.
Is you see these two in the middle of the table,
Yeah.
they plant almost direct
Mm.
into the top left.
Okay. Yeah. Good shout. That's a
thought-
crazy
I
one,
thought-
Keith.
I thought he would have been tempted to play it because Brad's pretty attacking.
Missed it.
He's missed it.
He might have got the safety as
Might-
well,
no,
though.
I think he's left the one to the top left here. The one, well, for us to that far corner, but for viewers at home, the one to the top left, I think.
Top left of the screen.
Yeah,
I mean, I quite like your plant shot still, to be honest.
yeah.
He's going big pocket, bottom
Yeah.
left.
He's missed the plant. He's left him pretty nice on the one by the middle. Yeah, I think Brad sort of knows there, but
It's not an easy one, though.
not guaranteed, but you just got to
No.
focus on, make sure I pot this one in the middle of the table.
If you're a bit more negative, you can actually play the red that you're nearest to dead straight.
You could do.
Just play it dead straight, and if you miss it, you rattle it, and then you go back to your situation of taking control of the frame. So
Yeah,
it's
but-
personal preference. I mean, I like the middle.
Yeah,
But,
I just think get it done here.
Yeah.
Good shot. Gentle little stun here.
Looks pretty good to me.
He's hit a couple of balls in his frame, a tad too hard and gone a bit dodgy. So just don't stroke this in. Punched it in, dead straight on the black. Should be 2-1. He's there.
Two one.
2-1. Oh, this is a juicy little frame I've just seen coming up here. This is a juicy frame. Joe Sims, Mark Brown. Roots giving Keith stick about being slow. Sorry, we're not all the quickest players in the league.
So just to go through the remaining
Yes,
frames.
so I haven't actually seen the rest
Okay.
of this scorecard. Oh, so obviously Sean O'Reilly and Phil Markham, we don't know if that's right at the end, but Phil's not turned up yet. So next frame is Mark Brown, Joe Sims, and the one after is Kai O'Reilly and Steve Andrews. So still 3 more frames in the first half of this cup final.
Breaking news, Cole. Phil Markham is in a taxi on his
He's
way
here,
from Tilehurst,
yes.
so he should be here in 10 minutes.
Yes, fantastic news.
But the match wouldn't have ended on 5-0 anyway.
But doesn't matter. Joe
Taxi might-
Sims,
yes.
Joe Sims has just broke and sort of topped it off, stunned it off. So not the greatest shot ever, if I'm honest. But
No.
yeah, you just got to make sure you don't go in off and, well, not saying these are roll-ins because they're not, but
No.
let's just have a look here.
Perhaps the red in the middle of the table is the most awkward.
It is, but you know what he could have played is he could have played the yellow, which is closest to the black spot,
Brought it out, maybe?
and move it away, and then the red would go to this bottom right corner. I think
all-
it slips past, but it definitely goes, and I think he's going to look at trying to nudge into it now,
Yeah.
trying to screw into it maybe.
Can't tell if he's got the angle or not.
Yeah, he does. He's definitely got the angle. It's
Has he?
just
Ooh, one cannon.
is he trying to top off the? Oh, he's rolled it in. Okay.
Well, I think he wanted to go through a bit further for the one
Yeah.
bottom table.
Yeah, do you reckon he was trying to roll it through and then play the one over
Yes.
the bag and flick into the yellow
Yeah.
we were talking about?
Yeah.
That might have been what he was trying to do. But I think
Yeah.
if that's the case, then he must have been straighter than it looked on that ball.
Looks like he's going to pot the 2 in the middle now and
Yeah.
screw off the one bottom
He's
of the screen.
Sort of what he's doing here is straight away. It looks like
Yeah.
his trickiest ball's going to end up being his last at this rate.
I think maybe his last but one. Oh, maybe he's going to play
Is
it
he
now.
gonna- Can he flick into it?
Yeah.
See if this comes out nice.
If you can hit that yellow plumb in the face, the one just below the black.
What's
It'll be
Martin
golden.
Wiggs doing sat for the Kennet Valley? Oh, that's a good shot.
Didn't quite get the right ball,
That's
but
a very good shot, to be
he's
fair.
okay.
It's a very good shot because I
Do
believe...
you play it now? Does it go top right?
I don't know if it goes top right, but it definitely goes bottom right.
Ooh,
Flies into the bottom right.
Do you play it now?
No, because well, if you can hold off the cushion, then yes, but...
Be careful you don't snook yourself here. Do you play it with a bit of run inside, cannon into the yellows?
Oh, he's playing it hard. He's missed it anyway.
He's missed it.
He's missed it anyway. Is he going to be on this? He's not, but he's going to have the one long,
He's got the one long.
and that's about it.
Yep. Could he pop the one over the middle pocket off the red?
No.
Do you play it off? Do you play it direct? Or do you play it off the red?
Well. Oh, what do you mean? The one to the corner?
Yeah.
Oh,
Too-
well, yes,
too late now.
he should have done, but I thought, yeah, the one to the middle, though, he couldn't see enough of that to go off the red.
He hasn't quite come through far enough there, Joe. He would love to have been able to play one of those two reds in the triangle area to the top right.
So,
but
not exactly sure what he's looking at here, but
looking at the plant, I think.
yeah, it's
Or can he get through to the one over the pocket? He's got second prize.
he had a very nice little result there, though. But
Can Mark Stun? Can he pinch the pocket? It looks to
Might-
be dead straight.
yeah, might be able to
Pinch
cheat the
it.
bag, but
They go
then
for the
again,
screw back.
it's so hard to get enough pace to
Yeah.
even not just move the red. Oh, he's giving it a good go though. Oh,
Well, he's got the skill shot.
it's a good go, but yeah,
What's
he's
next?
not really gained much there, has he?
No. Good effort though.
You can't really say he's got second prize because he's just potted the yellow, and
Yeah.
that's about it. And his red's still tricky, so even if
Come out of the worldie. You could just roll to it, I suppose, but
you might, I don't know how I feel about that because you're just gonna almost be guaranteed in the world of pain.
it's a free shot.
It's just a free shot to do whatever you like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Darren Cross behind me don't look like he agrees with that shot. I think. Yeah, I don't hate that. Didn't exactly want it near the cushion, probably want it closer to the bag. Just some tiny little grimace on his face there, but still, he's going for a big old swerve. Have a look at this.
Beautiful scenes.
Oh, what is
That
it? A
yellow
foul?
first?
Is it a foul? I reckon you get the camera up here.
You just is that two? Is that two? Two?
He said, I think
Yeah.
he said two.
Mark said two.
Mark said two. Fair enough. Should we just have a little quick look just to confirm it was two? What was half the speed?
Looked to be a tight one, I'm not going to lie.
Tricky one to call. Not going to slow it down to have a good look. Give it a proper look. Slow it down. Doesn't matter. Joe's played on, but we're just having a little look for ourselves. Oh, speed that up. Yeah, yeah,
It's
he's
close,
definitely
it's
the
close,
yellow.
but
Isn't he?
It sort of swerved in from the yellow side, if that makes sense.
But regardless of that, he's still pointing the yellows, but he's not right side of this.
He's dead straight on that,
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's not on the right side of that.
If anything, he's slightly the wrong side of that.
You know what? He might be tempted to just hit the knuckle and the yellow go in front, or do you just screw it back and try and pot the yellow into the corner. Okay, he's going to do what I was saying. Pot this and go off the bottom cushion into the black.
Yeah. I
I
think
weren't too sure if he was going to... That was
for
the
me,
safe one, and this is the attacking one.
yeah, I think for me, you play this firmly because the white's going to finish top of the table.
Yeah, he's played a steady one, but he's not got an easy black. Not a gimme, but
He could play with a little bit of safety in mind, and if he gets the white across the
Yeah.
table, would leave a snooker for Mark.
it's there.
Very short. It's a great finish, to be fair.
2-all. 2-all.
Cat amongst the pigeons.
Kai Riley, Steve Andrews next, and yeah. Getting a bit exciting now, isn't it? We've gone from 2-0 to 2-all once again, and could you say it should be 3-1 to the Bangers? I mean, Paul Frost shouldn't have lost his frame, but
Well,
there's,
ifs, buts and maybes, mate. I'm not sure you can say that. Steve Andrews, Kai O'Reilly,
bit of dispute for saying that Leon probably should have got that finish.
maybe.
Stephen Andrews has put on his game face, chalking up in the corner.
He likes to comment on Facebook, does our Steve, on the YouTube, sorry. So
Yeah.
be careful what you wish for, Steve, because it might come back to bite you, you know?
Yeah. Look at him.
Big frame, 2-2.
Never seen a man look so focused. Shame your top table TV logo's covering his face right now.
Maybe that's why he's standing there on purpose. Shall I move the logo to
Just
the
look
side?
at his face. Oh,
2-2, game on.
my apologies for people at home who can't see what we're seeing right now. Okay, he's hit a decent break, but he's gone straight and off, and they look, well, I was about to say messy, but they are and they're not, because with two in hand, you can straight away, you're looking at the two in the middle. I think, if I'm correct, I think the one sort of below the two that look a bit awkward might slip into that top right. It might be incorrect, but it might slip through. If not, then...
You playing into the cluster first, just playing it, open things up, or being a bit more careful about it?
Not too sure.
Hello, Paul Hart. Paul Hart says Kennet Valley to win 6-5.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Hello,
Can we get some
Nazir.
more predictions, please?
I'm guessing because Nazir's mentioning all the Kennet players, he might be favouring the Kennet boys, but we don't know.
Couple of Kennet fans in the house tonight. I mean, not just fans, but I think they've got a few family in to support.
Yeah, they got
Kennet Valley, quite a few family and friends watching
They
tonight,
have.
not just from their team, but from, I think, their other team that Jason Emmett runs.
So, fun fact, Jason is playing for them in the Summer League.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. I think he played for them on the Monday.
Okay,
So
fair
I think
enough.
he's playing for them on a...
So Steve's opted yellows, he's topped the one into the top left corner pocket. So I think he's on the one in the gap between sort of them three in a row. Okay. Well, he's taking the bag. So Kai Riley is reds in this frame, and he's not really on much, is he? Yeah, he's not on much. He's just got. Okay, so he's going to be taking the ball over the bag. So you know what he could do eventually. Obviously, I sort of know he's not a bad junior. Sort of, he knows how to play. It's not like he's he's useless. He definitely knows how to play the game. It's just a matter of will he pop this one to the bottom left, and
Yeah.
sort of roll down for the one near the pocket. He might try and play the shot I'm talking about now. I think he is, or play it too thin, but had the right shot in mind. Yeah, definitely not a foul. Not sure if you thought that was a foul or not, but no, he's clipped the ball, and yeah, I think Kai's wanted to hit that a bit thicker, so it sort of at least sits near the bag or over the bag. Push the yellow over. Might be bringing the red near the pocket, so that's back in the same place. Will Kai try and take the bag here? He has done.
Whoa.
That's the right shot. That is the right shot. But
So-
now you've got to double this yellow across, don't you?
Yeah, I think he's going to struggle to avoid the 2 reds unless he can maybe play it off the bottom cushion as well.
Yeah.
Unless he's going to pull off some sort of welder he's looking at. He's going to play this cushion first, and maybe put the red down the cushion.
Okay.
I don't mind that.
Now, can you play to...
Does Kai do the same shot? Or get the red in
Yeah.
behind the yellow?
Okay, so he's slipped it past, and now will he try and play the same shot, or will he try and open them 2 up and try and get behind it? Maybe it's don't get me wrong,
Tricky, isn't
he's
it?
not in control of this frame.
No.
He'd do well to win this frame because
To put the
he's
pressure
not got
on,
the colour set that
yeah, to put the pressure on Steve, the argument for just
you need to try and get
knocking his
glued.
red out, get
Yeah.
the red out, just bring the red out.
Put some pressure on. Try not to leave him on the yellow.
You could play a little snooker here.
Okay, let's try to go for a double.
This for me is all about who can bring their awkward balls out first, and
Yeah,
Steve should have in his last shot brought this yellow out
yeah,
bottom right,
100%.
and you can do it now. You know, Steve's got 1 ball he can't pot. I'm not quite sure why he's looking at anything other than the 1 ball he can't pot. There's no advantage in playing anything else. Just the ball bottom right, he can play it off 2 cushions behind the reds and put it on the top
See,
left-hand
is
side
he-
of the table.
Is he just looking at, obviously trying to bounce the yellow out, but I think he's trying to make sure he doesn't bump them reds. That he's,
Yeah, I think you can play behind them though.
can he just about avoid them? Well, if you
Yeah.
top through, you obviously don't want to leave Kai the shot to just be able to glue right up behind them.
True.
So it's a bit
Again-
more trickier than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's another reason why I like having a yellow on the left-hand side of the table as we look.
Yeah,
You could play the 3 ball plant first and then double that ball out.
yeah.
But for Steve, for me, it's all about that yellow bottom of the screen.
Okay, so he's not got it. But now,
Trouble with this is now Kai can just bring out these reds.
yeah, just flick off it, try and run
he
the
might
white.
he might actually be able to pot it off the one in the middle pocket, the
Yeah.
yellow. And even if he doesn't, he can still put it
Or-
over the middle pocket.
Don't know about that. I think the yellow's just a bit too far away. But no, I think he's looking at podding.
Tried to bring the oh, it's a good effort.
But then again, he's almost tied up that yellow, hasn't he? I think now you know what you do while it's now. You now try and double the yellow across,
Yes.
like cross double, and get
Yeah.
the white sort of away, because this is probably your best chance of not hitting the red.
True. Yeah.
Because
Double it.
anywhere else, you probably get
Yeah.
flick that red. And might.
You could play a little snooker. Is
Yeah.
he going up and down for a skill shot?
Phil Markham's made the appearance that we're all hoping to see. Worried he was never going to make it on time and have to forfeit his frame, but see, why is he doing that?
That's mental.
Why is he doing that?
I mean, he might got away with murder him. He was trying to play into
The one that's obviously a bit tied up, but
Yeah.
why are you doing that? You've just got to get rid of your yellow that's trickiest. You've got to just bounce it out.
Yeah, he might end up putting the yellow over the pocket here. I think it's actually
He might
too
do.
thin. I think if he plays this to avoid the red,
I
he's
think that was a bit
yeah.
too attacking. Just
Okay.
okay, black's gone a bit safe. It's now, while they're all over there, now you try and flick off the reds and get them glued.
Yep.
You do that, puts a world of pressure
Yep.
on.
If you can just roll to the bottom edge of this one.
Gentle, and this doesn't look too bad, you know. Oh, that's
A bit hard, is he okay?
I think he's got it, but I think he's going to have to play safe here. Phone call mid-frame.
No coaching.
Is that the reason Joe Sims gone missing? Taking a call from
Coaching.
outside. Okay, no, so he could see it, but
Okay.
and again, he's not getting loads, has he?
No.
Can you gently flick off that red? And
The one you're nearest to, play a little snooker.
yeah,
I think you
by the
probably
yellow.
can, mate.
As gently as you can.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't bring it out. Just leave Steve game on. Like that's the worst possible thing to have happened. To happen, I mean. But no, he's not seen it. So he's gone for the one over the bag. Might be potting this, or not a bad effort, but he has sort of tied up Steve's yellows, would you say? Would you say he's tied them up? Oh, he's playing it now, though.
Yeah, I like that. Ooh, got a double kiss.
Bit too,
Yeah, he didn't want the double kiss.
yeah,
Has he left this?
bit too thick.
Can you play the plant and then play into the one next to the red afterwards? This might work out for Steve here. Yeah, there's the plant. Now you play into the
Yeah,
cannon. You'd like to play into the yellow ideally. Sorry, into the red ideally.
into the red, yeah.
Played it well.
Yeah,
Got the red. You got to make this though down the cushion.
yeah.
Natural
should
white
do.
ball.
And that should be 3-2.
Well done, Steve, and lucky Kai.
Oh my god. It's almost topped it off.
What's happened there? Imagine if you're going off there. Three, two. Oof. Imagine if you're going off there.
So 3-2 to the Bangers from 2-0 down. Now we have got final frame of the first half. Phil Markham, Sean O'Reilly. Phil Markham come dressed the smartest out of them all, as you'll see in a moment. Everyone in shirt and shorts, and Phil Markham's made the attire for a final. So, realistically, I think people who are biased will want to see Kennet Valley, or obviously I see there's a couple of fans in the chat who are Kennet Valley supporters, but yeah, if you're biased, you're probably wanting to see Kennet Valley win, so you get a 3-3 at the end of the first half. I'm sure there's probably a couple of Bangers fans in the chat as well. Viewers as well. Couple of fans of both halves. Any score predictions coming up to the end of the first half?
Big frame this now. This has turned around after a great start from Kennet Valley. As said before, they did go top heavy in the first half, but things have turned around. For Markham's rested his Q case against my tripod. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, I remember hearing you say about that yesterday. You said they are literally resting Q cases against the tripod. Absolute scenes, he says.
Absolute scenes. Sean just having a look at the lay of the land. Can still count 15 balls on the table, so clearly sets haven't been decided yet.
Yeah.
Bit of a tricky one. What do you fancy here, Cole? Do you like reds or yellows?
Well, if I'm totally honest, I think yellow isn't terrible, but I think, well,
Ooh, has that worked out? Can you get through?
yeah, I think he can. Well, if it goes left middle, he's had a result. If that one goes by them reds to the left middle, he's had a result.
Mm. If we get through to run this one. Nice shot. I wonder if he can play a cannon off the one nearest the bottom cushion
Into it, yeah.
into the red and yellow that are touching each other.
It's not a bad shout.
He's just had a point, a mental
Yeah.
point
No,
to
I
himself.
like that. I do like that. I think that's the right shot because I think you're almost guaranteed to be on the one into the same pocket straight
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, top
You'd
right.
be
as
very
well.
unlucky if you weren't on it.
Yeah.
That'd be a bit harsh, but yeah, I think that's the right shot. He likes it himself. Just want to sort of give this a tiny bit of pace. But he's not played yet.
Oh, he's just overdone it.
Okay, he's taken the bag. He's got second prize. Probably.
It's a nip to the loo, Cole. Going to bring in a professional commentator now, and in this
Finally.
amateur rubbish from me.
I'm only joking. So, we're bringing on Mr. Darren Cross, making a reappearance. And, yeah, so just about hit the cushion there, Phil.
Cheers, AJ. How you
Sir?
doing, Cole? You alright?
Yeah.
How'd you get on last night?
Oh, don't start. I thought we were meant to be friends. To be fair, I thought 3-1 up. Sorry, I thought okay, nice. We've started off nice. I thought I wouldn't mind me losing and us winning.
Yeah.
So I thought okay, we're doing pretty steady. 3-1, and then just everything sort of seemed to go a bit downhill from there. Go a bit against us. I mean,
We had a bit of a rub, did we, Tony, and
oh Tony, bloody hell.
that was unreal.
Yeah,
That's probably a turning point, but
yeah. Tony had some dirty bits of rub yesterday,
yeah, no, definitely.
but it's over. Doesn't matter.
No, exactly. Don't want to get to the final, though, mate.
Still another good season for the Westwood K's.
Absolutely.
So, you know what he should have done though? He should have stunned it and sort of played it plain ball. stun into that, then you're obviously almost a certainty to bring that yellow out. But yeah, he's played it plain ball, sort of in the hopes that he's just gonna have a shot. Is he looking at the 3-ball plant here?
Surely not. Surely
No,
not.
he might be.
I don't know if you heard earlier, but I predicted a 6-3 to the Kennet Valley Club.
Oh, did you?
I
Okay.
did.
See, if I'm totally honest, I would have said a 6-4 to the Bangers. That would have been my prediction. But I see Kennet Valley went 2-0 up. I thought, okay, obviously Paul Frost made a bit of a poor mistake in his frame. I mean, first frame, John took control, and I think that's all the chance he had.
Yeah,
Well, good shot from there, but
Keith's played well against Brad.
yeah, he did.
I think 3-0 up.
Yeah,
Mark Brown was unlucky against Joe.
he was. I mean,
he had to swerve it, but he was unlucky.
yeah,
To be fair to Joe, and we did see on the stream it was 2 shots, but Joe
yeah, we
didn't.
checked straight after, and
We had to slow it right down. But fair play, Joe didn't take the 2 shots, and he's got a good clearance, to be fair.
yeah,
Stevie Andrews.
yeah, did what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Almost looked like he was going to be in a bit of trouble because Kai did most things right in that frame.
It's good to see Kai. It's certainly Sean as well.
See,
They've been
is
practicing and practicing a lot.
Yeah,
It's fair play to them.
I just think he's playing the one over the bag. Yeah, he's got to play a good little shot now. He's flaked off it.
It's not a bad shot.
Okay, it's not a bad shot, but I think before originally there might have been a bit of a gap for one of them reds to slip past into that
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah.
I think he's got rid of that now.
Surely Phil's got to play the red closest to the yellow, closest to the white ball up the rail. Can he plant that onto the one in the middle?
I was looking at that, but I think the yellow, I think that red's on the cushion.
Oh, right, okay. Bit of a weird angle.
If
from
it,
this
I mean,
this
when you're
side.
sat here, if it's off the cushion, then that might be correct. But obviously, look like it's almost glued. I don't think it's on, but yeah, it definitely does plant onto it. It's just a matter of if it goes or not. And from where we're sat, it doesn't really give you the best view, but.
Paul Phil's had a bit of a nightmare. Broken down this afternoon. He's only just got here.
Oh, I think Phil's tried to play that to the middle.
Could be in trouble.
Has he had a touch? I think he's had a touch. Sean's having a little laugh.
Wow.
Massive touch if that's the case. Brad behind him having a look. I think Phil's got away with it. I was also saying Phil's turned up in smart attire for a final.
Suited and booted.
Yeah.
Not as good as Grover last week.
Oh, that was
Soft
funny,
accents
wasn't it?
are superb.
Oh, that was absolutely brilliant.
What a hero.
Stood up to the camera. Oh, that did have us laughing. It's a good
Second
plant.
shot. He was
And
unlucky.
He's taken. Would you say that's taken control? He's
Yeah.
definitely favourite, but he's only just pushed it over. It's still in a good place, but
Phil's got to play the plant up into the yellow pocket now.
see, it's a matter of if that one does actually go that we were talking about into that middle bag. If that goes, and it's not that bad, but if it don't go, then yeah, he's in a bit of trouble here, Phil. But yeah, you could definitely be making a case for playing that one, that plant up to the bottom left into the yellow pocket. You could also make a case for playing the one into the green pocket and trying to roll onto the one that's by the middle bag.
Yeah,
Which he might play. Okay. Oh, he's just missed it, hasn't he? You could make a case for that. Obviously, if he's rolled that in, then he's missed the pot.
He's just concentrating on the pot now.
This is the important one, really, isn't it?
If he tries to be too clever, he could steal
Can you see the plant? Has he got a gap for the plant?
No, he's got to play the ball down the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah, definitely. Because, I mean, I see him sort of stood in that line where he was looking at the plant, but surely there's not a gap.
He's looking
between
at
the
black
red and
into
the black.
He's looking at black into the middle.
It
does
does
go.
slip past. Does slip
It
past.
does
Probably
go.
just half a bag, but it does go. Yeah, he's definitely playing to the one to the black.
Yeah.
The black's pocket. The
He hasn't
bottom,
got to do nothing with the
bottom
cue
right.
ball. Just got to roll it in. If he tries to be sweet, he could sneak himself.
He's potted it and he's. Oh. See, I don't think he's on it, but you should.
It's an easy out.
It's almost a certainty you get the pot cushion first here.
Yeah.
Almost a certainty. It's just make sure you don't hit it underneath. That's a disaster because you hit it underneath, yellow goes to the cushion.
You got it thin. You got to hit the bottom cushion as well.
Yeah. Looks like he's sort of jabbing it, isn't he? Played it gently and he's missed it. Oh wow! See if this goes to the middle, like again.
It's that middle pot. It's that
huge.
middle ball.
It's literally biggest thing in his frame. If it goes, it goes. And it's massive. If it goes.
What's your plans for next year? I heard the drums are beating. You're a wanted man
For next year,
for next Winter League.
next
for the,
season, I
Wednesday night.
think I'm staying with Kelly's team.
Fair play.
But on a Monday, I've moved to he's like in this final right here, the Salisbury Bangers.
Oh, it's on the Monday, is it?
Yeah, just for the Monday. Yeah, I've told them that I'm only going to move on the Monday.
No,
Not
that's
gonna
fair comment.
Why is that?
No.
No?
I've heard that you're going there on the Wednesday. And I thought
That's moved
it's
skilly.
a great shot. It's a great shot.
Oh, now can you?
Phil Markham.
How do you play the plant up the line? Do you have to play the plant up the line? Or does it slip into that middle bag?
He's looking for that middle bag.
This is literally like the biggest thing in his frame.
If we could see that, what's going on.
Lee Moores has just put that message.
No,
the
the
teams are
Crucible.
moving, yeah. That did go to the middle, that's massive.
If that went, he should have played it a lot easier.
Crucible Bracknell and the Crucible, yeah. Lee Moores has had a good season.
Yeah, we've got the Stars. The Stars back next year.
The Stars,
Yeah,
as
the
in.
Starfish are back.
Okay, yeah.
next, Winter League. Should
Why
we
did
say.
they disappear?
Um,
Just wanted the season out, I
yeah,
guess.
I think
maybe.
obviously you got Pete Carpet, Alec Doyle. A couple of boys didn't want to play anymore and that sort of stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, you know what? He's just about okay, but he's could have done with a bit more angle there.
Is he dead straight?
He's
mate?
not dead straight, but he's not got a fantastic angle. He's got to play, not to cheat the bag, but it's
He's got
close.
to flick off the knuckle. He's got to play
He
a lot
might
of
do.
top. A lot of top. Yeah, so the Starfish, they've got obviously Welford.
Yeah, they've always had a steady side, though, haven't they?
Yeah, Frank,
Tony. Yeah.
They got all the old boys going back. I'm not sure on Davey, which is quite handy. The Moose trying his best on you.
Yeah.
Trying to build a team to defend the title. I
Yeah.
like it.
No, he's had a good season though.
Yeah, fair play to him.
See that is.
Reverse double.
No, I think he's looking at the. I
He
can't tell with Phil. I really can't.
That's reverse double.
Yeah, must be.
Cue ball's going into the yellows. He needs a bit of luck. Flick the black
I think.
around. Oh, wow.
No, he's put the black. Oh, they're giving the big one.
That's unlucky.
They're giving it the big one. They're giving it the big one. Oh my word. Yeah. Well, don't.
3-all.
No, it weren't that. It was the ball over the bag where he left himself too straight. You had to make sure to just get across. Oh, that is juice. I can't believe they're cheering that. So then Rob Jackson right for the Kennet Valley. Phil Markham. What are they talking about in the ring? No, I thought they were about to say Phil's going back on. My apologies. I think Steve Andrews is jumping back on here to play Rob Jackson. Three all. Just what people at home wanted to see. Still a very even final.
Right, call this. I'll go Rob.
You going Rob? I'm going Steve.
Oh,
I
Steve,
think I've got to go Steve.
Steve will shit his pants.
Will he?
Yeah.
Yeah? I like it. You tell him.
I'll tell you, Rob Jackson, good player.
He's very steady. Very steady. I remember playing him in a comp probably a year and a half, 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think he beat me 3-0. Played very steady. No, he's not a bad player.
Nothing flash, but he's...
Plays very steady, simple pull.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? He needs the ball. He's been robbed of them 2 reds, but they've gone awkward. And
he's hit them well, but the balls have gone back into that
Steve
cluster.
stood still for a while there. He was. See, if you're going to break dry, you want it to be like that, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want tap-ins. So yeah, once again, we are, I believe, 3-all. I think we were 3-all at the end of the first half yesterday. We're 3-all here, yeah, see? I remember these things.
Had a good subs bench though. Bring on Dave Shaw,
yeah, he
breaking
did.
dish.
Yeah, he did, to be fair.
I think the only player I was missing was Callum.
Yeah. Didn't need him.
Didn't need him.
Didn't need him.
He's rubbish now.
2-time
anyway.
club champion, no need. Stay at home.
Steve's gone yellows there.
Yeah, can't tell if he's going to go full out bang. He's going to try and screw into it, or he's just going to roll it near the pocket and get a good white. I can't tell. No, he's just okay. So he's rolling it out. So left that red, but no, I don't hate that. You know what you now could try and play is, well, can you try and play red off the yellow to push the yellow up?
Yeah.
And safe, but
stick the yellow on the top cushion.
yeah,
That sort of shot. If you go for the pop, flicking off the red, flicking off the yellow into the middle, the yellow is automatically going to go up to the top, and that bag looks like it's covered anyway. So. So you got any more England games?
No, I've stopped the England stuff for this year.
Have you?
Yeah, it's just so expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Just a lot of money travelling to pick up trophies.
Did you?
No, it's true, isn't it? Like,
did you get some good sponsorships?
Yeah,
or just
yeah, good sponsors. I think the club down here sponsored me with free pool, and then I've got 3 sponsors that have provided money for like
nice.
expensive travel and accommodation.
Fair play. That's a good shot.
All expensive stuff. He's not played a bad shot, but I think that yellow still slips to the top corner there, the yellow pocket. Still not too bad, because if you can play the plant and sort of nestle the white in that area, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not leaving him a shot for
Yeah, you're probably going to leave the yellow. Yeah, he's tried to play it, but he's not hit a cushion. It's not a bad shot, like in mind, just not executed properly. But does Steve still get these wrong? You said Rob wins the frame from here. You say Rob's still going to win?
He's got to play the red near the black.
Yeah, and open it
onto that red.
Yeah,
onto yellow, just to open it up.
And then that sort of probably decides what happens in this frame, I guess.
Needs just a little bit of luck now.
If they just split nice, split nice, and then he's not even looking at it.
Wow.
He's not even giving it a thought.
It's gone negative.
Not even giving it a thought. He might, in all fairness, he might actually. Oh, he's very technique based there. Do you see that? Always wiping of the cue and walking into the shot. See, I'm not sure if he was. I was about to say, I'm not sure if he's going to try and leave an angle,
Yeah.
to screw into
You
it, but
want to screw into or stun into it.
surely you'd use it with your free shot just in case it goes wrong.
Absolutely, because you had balls open then.
Because that ball he's just played went to the yellow pocket, and that was never going to be a problem regardless. It's just try and get your problem out of the way straight away. But
No, exactly.
so yeah, you might be looking at trying to get rid of it, screw into it later.
Yeah, but number one rule is try and get your half,
Develop them early. Yeah. Number one rule you get taught in pool: solve your problems early.
Yeah.
And yeah, Steve sort of tried. He might be trying to pick these apart. I can't tell, but might not even be thinking about going for these in the first place. But
drop this one in.
yeah,
Leave
might be trying to
himself
take
an
the bag
angle.
straight after.
Yeah, I'll leave myself.
Okay, so he is going to leave the angle to go into these.
Again, he's got to jack the queue up now.
Yeah, he does.
Unless he's just going to cut. No, he's looking at the pot.
So he's doing a lot of technique-based stuff there, sort of wiping the cue, bringing the cue back when he. It's not something he does when he practices. Has it gone safe? No, it's okay, but you got to try and get on it now, don't you? Because you
He's actually plumb. Just top the ball through.
top through, get rid of the one at the top,
Yeah.
one to the bottom right, black to the middle.
As long as he doesn't snoop.
Bosh.
If he is it too hard, he could snoop himself up there. Oh, he's played it right.
Okay, he's
Played it
going
well.
to probably be leaving himself a slightly long yellow here, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
He's literally just got to play. He's got to drop this in. He can't do nothing with the cue ball.
Yeah.
If he tries forcing it, that yellow will bounce out. No, played it well.
Yeah, he's left himself a shot, that's all that matters.
Nice little
Just-
stun
just
across,
sort of-
black in the middle.
Might just try and roll on and off the bottom cushion. Yeah, he's just leaving his mark, sort of seeing the shortest he can land. Anywhere past that, you're on it, aren't you? So
Yeah.
just mainly the pot and bouncing on and off the cushion. It's fiddly.
Just got it. I
It's
think
fiddly,
he can
innit?
sneak.
Is he enough? Just want to tell by his face, but he must be okay. It must be that extra bit thin where he's going to maybe hit the knuckle. It's missable, mind. It's not where you want it to be.
If he hits it thick, that white will straight in.
Yeah.
No,
It's
played
fine.
it well.
He's giving it the big un. He's giving it a big un.
Fair play to Steve.
Taking out the finish.
There goes my prediction. 6-3 and Rob to win the frame.
My prediction's still on, mate. I backed him, and then I've also backed them to win 6-4, so... Aha, so is that Root's about to play? Aha, okey dokey. No, he didn't dish.
He definitely did.
He definitely didn't dish, he killed us. Killed us with a bit of boring pull. What's going on?
Who we got on next? then?
Root playing? Or I think he is. Is he? No, he's not playing. He's decided. I'm just going to pot some balls.
Yeah. Who's on for you?
I'm just going to show how average I am.
So we definitely got Joe Sim
So Joe Sims
with the break.
versus
against-
Sean O'Reilly. Here we go. Right. Yeah. Lee Morsey just said this is going 5-all. We want it to go 5-all. Ah, we're losing. We're losing.
Oh,
Oh no, you're staying on, are you?
I'm staying on.
Good news.
I've knackered the scoreboard
Good
up.
news. Scoreboard will be coming back. Don't worry. Scoreboard will come back in a moment. All that matters is 4-3 to the Bangers. Joe Sims, Sean O'Reilly in the 8th frame of the night, and I think this yellow slips into that middle barrel. Yes, it does. So he's got a decent little chance here, to be fair. If he can play this one to the top left and then maybe roll through and then play the bottom left and then roll through and play the one to the top left after. It's not a bad chance because they sort of connect quite nicely, to be fair. One to the top left, bottom right, bottom left, top right, middle, bang.
No.
Okay, so he's done sort of the opposite of what I thought. He's sort of gone straight down to the bottom, but it's not exactly a bad thing because you can sort of still work around the way I said in the first place. Play the one to the middle and then a one through the gap to the bottom left, top left, and then the one in the middle of the table goes to the bottom middle. So they connect. Like I said, relatively nice. Might not have gone through far enough there, but yeah, he doesn't look too pleased, but he might just be able to roll into the yellow. Gets this right, like he has.
He's played that well.
And
Apologies for the
good chance he's going to be out here.
screen there. We have seem to have lost the score.
Just focus on tapping this in. Ball to the bottom left straight after. Don't try and do too much here. Okay, he's jacking up to try and stun it. Oh, he's missed it.
He's tried robbing that pocket a little bit.
I'm surprised he's not just giving himself a shot by just rolling it in.
Yeah.
Rolling it in. Don't get me wrong, I know what he's tried to play. He had like half of the white to play with. So
Jacking up
jacking
his little
over
bit, yeah.
half of the ball to play with to stun. Fair enough, but yeah, look at the Reds now though. Take your time.
AJ trying to work his magic on the...
We don't necessarily need the scoreboard if that's the case. I just keep people updated every frame, or if someone asks for the score.
The match is summarised. The match has been ended.
I just don't know what I normally do.
Yeah, probably. I guess you could say you probably weren't expecting Joe to miss that, but it weren't too easy trying to stun it. Jacking down, you know, got half of the white to play with. It's sort of fiddly, but yeah, just roll it in and take what you've got. That's what you had to try and do there. So what you got to do here is drop this in, ball to the bottom left, top that through, middle. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going about these the right way, in all fairness to him.
Top left, middle.
Yeah. Just copy what I say, why don't you?
I've cocked up the scoring, look.
No, it doesn't matter. As long as we just keep people updated with the score frequently, that's all that matters.
This should be.
People have just got to know. Well, should be, but just. He's got. Oh, you know what? There's a bit of shaky stuff there, you know. Obviously, he's still fine, but there's a bit of shaky stuff in his.
A little bit stabby.
Yeah. Just his arm that he's obviously holding his bridging hand was a bit shaky, so, but no, I still think he's okay. He's just got to roll one through and he's out, isn't he? So play one of them long. Which one are you playing long? Which one are you playing long? You playing the one on the left or the one on the right?
I'll play one on the left now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because play that one, play the one to the middle closest to us, and you're just going to be naturally on the left then, aren't you?
Yeah.
So.
Played it well. Played it well.
Only just. Only just. It's there, but only just. Don't get it wrong now, though. Just. Do you
Yeah, but if the adrenaline starts pumping,
roll it
it's
through?
or even just a little stun.
A little stun.
If the adrenaline
Thing
starts
is, though,
pumping, you can end
You
up.
could. You could just try and stun it across the black into the
But-
same pocket.
Yeah.
You could stun too far there and still be okay, but.
Yeah.
He's taking his time here, isn't he? Bit nervy, but no, I'm gonna say he'll be fine here. If I think he's gonna just go roll it in. I think he is. Oh, he's giving it a pump.
That's a great shot.
He's giving it a pump.
That's a great shot.
He's pumped it in. How confident was that? They say so. For 4-all,
This is Sean.
Sean O'Reilly. Oh, he's giving it a big one.
Great pop. Nice little clearance.
They're loving it.
AJ's fuming with me because I've cocked up the low scoring.
What a final. We had none of this yesterday, didn't we? None of this yesterday.
Always in control. Always in control.
Leon and James Bishop, I think.
James Bishop Leon. So it is definite 4-all. We've got James Bishop on for Kennet, Salisbury Bangers, and Leon for the Kennet Valley Club. Leon with the break.
It's getting a bit exciting now, isn't it?
5-all.
Everyone's getting pumped.
That's what the crowd wanted.
It's getting very exciting over there. 10 o'clock on a Wednesday night. This is what you want to.
See, if I was
You want to
John,
be sat on your sofa watching this right now. That's what you want.
if I was John Greenoff, I'll be sitting pretty now.
Would you?
And he's got himself to play.
He does. But then again,
Brad.
these guys have got the granite players to play.
Indeed.
Time and kill them.
And you've got obviously James on now. This is a must-win for the Bangers.
It's a must-win for both teams, though, isn't it? But yeah, like you say, they've got their stronger players to go towards the end. It's a bonus that obviously Sean's won, because I'm not saying Sean's one of their weaker players, but I guess you could say John and Leon are probably better.
Yeah.
So
One frame pull though, anything can happen.
yeah, not too sure what to expect now, though.
I think AJ's got this sorted.
Okay, oh, is he going to get lucky? Oh, he's had a touch. He's flicked off one, and he's flicked into the other, and the yellow's come out. He's had a decent touch.
And he's got it back on. Yes, Mr. Andrew James Johnson.
Hello, mate. You right?
I apologise if I actually pushed the wrong button. I didn't think I did, but obviously I must have done.
No blame associated, mate. I just had to reset the scorecard. Bit of drama here, mate. Both teams are giving it the big one when they win a frame.
Like it.
Like that.
Bit of passion. Leon looks like it's a nice break. He did get a nice little flick. Oh, commentator's
I'm
curse.
surprised by that one.
Commentator's curse. I was just saying to Cole, this frame is massive for the bangers. They've got the fossil boys to come on, but this is massive.
I think we're at the stage now, mate, where every frame is pretty important. James, I don't know if you noticed, saw the result at the weekend, but James won a decent money match down in Bristol.
Oh, nice.
Played Ashton Whiteman, a young up-and-coming player from the Bristol way.
Fair play for him.
I think it was about 21-13, I think. It was a good win.
Was that a full afternoon? Yeah, fair play to him. 21-13.
Yeah, 2,700 pot. Nice.
Fair play to him. And go down to Bristol as well.
Yeah, fair play.
He's been doing a little bit on the IPA tour as well, hasn't he?
Yes, he's been getting around. He does competitions. There's a club, I forget where it is. It's localish to here, but he's getting himself out and about and playing lots of comps. Bit of a tricky finish here. How do you see this going?
It is difficult. He's got to screw off this one and leave himself in the middle again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that one. Cole's back in now.
Sorry, I've returned. I haven't seen after Leon's visit, so
I put the commentator's curse on Leon and he rattled the one down, the yellow down the bottom of the pocket.
really, okay.
But James in that position now.
I say though, James is in a do or die position here. Isn't he?
If he flicks
He's in
this
trouble.
ball, if he flicks this into the middle, it
Could be an off.
bring his last ball out as well.
Could be an off. Yeah, I told you it was closer than it looked.
He's got his eggs, does it? Eggs all in one basket.
I told you though, that was much closer to the middle than that red though. It's closer than it looks. He's in trouble here. He's got to play a pretty good shot now. I think he's in a world of pain because he's got to try and take this bag or.
Yeah, he's got to
And that's
bump off
about
the
it.
cushion onto the yellow.
Yeah, and I think you don't get this, it's over. Don't get this shot right, it is a massive world of pain. Is there any place better to be than right here, right now?
He's having a good old study.
He is, isn't he?
We've got the
going for
live
the double.
draw.
Of
Oh wow!
it's not there.
We've got after this match. We've got the live draw, the summer group.
Oh,
stages.
straight after this, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
juicy.
It's big.
That
I
is
think
big. I'm looking forward to that. I'll be sat here watching.
We've got 24 entrants. So yeah, be good.
So what's the format? Everyone plays everyone once, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think AJ was saying we're going to do groups of 6, obviously 24.
Played that perfect, because now you just got to focus on potting this and you're on it.
Drop them in.
Couldn't have played that any better. Yeah, it's there.
Shot.
But he's wrong side. But he's wrong side.
Jack up a little bit.
Yeah, I think you've got to here. Wrong side. Do you just sort of
Actually, camera
drop it in, or now he's going to dig up? There'll be a big cheer if this goes in.
Huge.
Yeah, massive cheer. Massive cheer if this goes in. So then for 5-4 to the Kennet Valley. It's there. Exciting, isn't it? Four to the Kennet Valley. My prediction's out the window. My prediction's out the window. Everything's out the window.
Right, John's on now. Okay.
John.
Oh, so then.
Got Johnny Green off.
Oh, you know why he's done that? He's done that because he wants the glory. He wants to win. He wants it done. Oh.
Oh no, hold a minute. Oh,
That can't make sense.
Brad's on.
Hold on, no, is he? Is he holding his cue?
We got
He's not holding his cue. They say John's on. Who won? Leon.
Leon.
So is it Paul Frost? John Greenough?
I think it is.
It has to be.
John Green.
Yeah, it has to be. He's made a disappearance. He's disappeared. He's gone to prepare himself. And look at him walking back. He's all rubbing his face. Never seen a man look so stressed. So here we go then. Paul Frost versus John Greenough. He wants the victory. John Greenough. So that would mean, realistically, Keith Schroeder would probably play the decider.
Against
Brad O'Reilly. They want it done now though, because if I'm honest, I think John Greenough probably, well, who would you say is actually favourite in this frame? Well,
Definitely John.
have a look at the split first and then we'll actually have a chat about that, because if this goes messy, Paul is immediate favourite.
What Paul needs to do is slow him down.
He does.
If John starts flowing,
I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't be surprised if Paul tap broke here. Just for that purpose.
I'll be
Oh,
fuming.
well, he's cut breaking, so no, he's got a pretty steady cut break. Does Paul Frost? You just see him on his table at home. If he hits them well, he don't miss them. Tends to get a ball in the middle pretty regularly, and he's dry. Let me down there, Paul. A big drop Paul for that, and
Commentator's curve.
but they're a bit
He hasn't got an easy,
fiddly, isn't it?
he hasn't got an easy yellow. It's got to be
I think I'd say red,
red
to
in
be
the middle.
honest.
Yeah. Red down the rail.
Yeah, he's opting red to the top
Yeah.
middle bag. Don't blame him. Guess you could also say John is also favourite because he actually has one of these tables at home.
Yes, yeah.
He's flicked it out. He's
okay.
He's on the ball to the middle.
Drop the one in the middle. play the one at the top of the table next, and then back down again.
I mean, they both 2 balls in that middle bag, so
So you can, yeah, I think that's. Is he looking for the drop in the middle?
he might be looking at the other one. I mean, they both go, don't they? So what's he looking at here? Is he looking at?
Look at the plant.
Surely not.
Playing the red off the cushion.
Oh my word, he's not looking at the plant double. Surely not.
No, surely.
No, not a chance.
If he plays that, drops the closest red into the middle, natural angle, he can get up
Yeah,
to
I
the
was
top
about
of
to
the
say,
table.
he looks at the plant double, he's lost his head.
You can then play the other red.
Oh, it's far draw.
Shot.
Oh, it's there.
That's a great shot. To be fair, the old Kennett Valley team, they always get to a final
Yeah.
every single year, and they just
Fall at the last hurdle.
yeah, just not got over it. So yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them win it. To be fair, and I did say at the start 6-3.
We're both incorrect, to be fair.
Very.
I think realistically, let's be honest, we probably want a decider,
Yeah. No,
just because
definitely.
that'd be the first time it'd be quiet in here.
Yeah.
Be pretty intense.
Well, that's not taking nothing away from the
Oh, he's missed it.
bangers, because they are a good team as well.
He's not well. He's taken the bag for the one on the cushion, but you know what Paul could play here is the double across and take that bag then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't surprise me if he plays that. Okay, so he's playing the one to the middle, and oh, you know what? He might be straight after. He might play yellow off the red. Oh, he's not gone through far enough there. But yeah, I think he's going to be trying to play this yellow now off the red, bring the red away so that yellow will slip past. And then he's going to have a chance of, well, taking him out. Obviously, it's a big ask because you've still got to play a good shot to even get to that position. And they're not rollings, but they're still okay if you get this right. Just getting up and down, just trying to compose himself. Oh, he's going to take the bag. He's not taking it though. He's not taking that bag. Definitely not taking that bag. It slips past 100%. Even without the yellow there, I think. If I'm honest, I think that's... I don't know, I know Paul's a negative player, but I think that's the wrong shot. I think you had to play it off the red there. He's complaining, but he's taking the bag. You can't be disappointed with that. He's complaining, but he's taking the bag. You can't be complaining with that. He's gone definite favourite. Just cannot be complaining. You've got to be pretty pleased that you're definitely in control. That's all you got to think about there. Of course you wanted it in, but worst case scenario was you didn't even get it over the bag. So, and he's also, Paul's got 2 yellows up there. That's going to cause John some trouble. Paul might have to play one very fiddly but good shot here to make or break the frame. And that might be trying to roll the yellow almost on top of the red at some point in this frame. He's going to try and cut this in and swing around the angles. He's trying to kill the frame. Oh, that's not a bad shot, but John probably will just flick his red out. Say you have a go at trying to do the work for me here, because the Reds, if he just taps this out like he's about to be, they're not going to be too bad. Is he looking at back doubling it up the table? I think he's trying to play the back double. No, he's just flicked off it, trying to get a good white. Fair enough. Here's the right shot indeed. I don't hate that at all. And yeah, I think Paul's just having a look. I think he knows he's in a bit of trouble here. I don't know if he can cut the yellow by the bottom cushion over the bag, and if he gets that, then again there's a bit of hope, but that's quite thin. There's no point in trying to just tap the yellow and leaving John only the red over the bag, because all the reds go. Even if Paul's to lose his frame, obviously where he is, he was always in trouble, so he can't look at it as if it was his own fault for losing the frame, because this is a very, very hard frame to win.
No, I think we've definitely got to put them do that on people there on 6 frames.
So is he going to play the shot we said earlier, the one that makes or breaks the frame? Cover the red? It's tricky. It's very tricky. It's not easy. Mr. Darren Cross has made an appearance, left me all on my own waffling away.
Sorry, Cole.
Yeah, it should be.
What, so,
John's reds. This is, I was saying earlier, is a shot here that's going to make or break the frame, and it's covering that red over the bag, because, like I said, Paul is far from in control here.
yeah.
The shot that's going to decide what happens. I also said the yellow by the bottom cushion, by the bag. Can you cut it across to take the pocket? He's going to play that instead. Looks like he's playing to pot it.
Wow.
See,
He's got away with
he's
that,
not got
right?
he's not got on the bag, but he's got second prize. He's covered the red.
Right, John's going to play this.
He's going to push it down in here.
Yeah. Off the cushion onto the yellow. And I'll tell you what, if it goes in,
Yeah.
that's game. He's got.
Yeah, if it goes in, he's got a great chance.
He's got to play that ball off
See,
the cushion first.
I've always said, right, and I think me and AJ, I think AJ agrees, but we've always said a ball over the bag as your last ball is not
Not when it's
easy.
deep. Not when it's deep in like that ball
It
is.
it looks a bit trickier than it actually is to nicely land on the black.
Just missed the yellow.
Oh, now can you
Might
get
be
behind
right.
it? Now can you go yellow off the bottom cushion, take the bag, maybe get behind it? That's a shot regardless, so obviously trying to tie up the frame, but yeah, it's not great, because if he can play
Paul's,
that shot, yeah.
He's fallen into Paul's trap.
He has. He's fallen right in to Paul Frost's torture chamber. Yes, he's played that pretty solid.
He's got to bring it out straight away.
Yeah, he's fallen right into Paul Frost's torture chamber. Here we go. So this could turn into a bit of a slow frame, because bags are starting to get covered. Do you reckon this is turning into a bit of a 50-50 frame? Starting to turn into one.
Very much. I still wouldn't mind seeing Paul
Same.
just move one of those yellows up towards the red. Even though, like I said, when it's in the pocket, it's not as easy.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's an inch away from the pocket, it's a bit more easier to control, but Yeah, when it's deep in the bag.
The knuckle, it's all sorts can go on.
Flip the knuckle, can go in between the knuckles, and
Yeah.
absolutely anything can happen. So you can make yourself look like a right fool. Oh, is he looking?
We've both done that.
Yeah. Is he looking at the
I'm
back
not sure
double?
what he's-
Back double to get the white up the table. Is that what he's looking at?
He's just got to get that red away from the ball.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wowzers.
Rush of blood.
Wowzers. What was that? That looked really half-hearted, that did. That didn't really look like it. Just sort of, I'm still in control, sort of, but no. He's obviously not done that for that purpose, but yeah, that was a poor shot, that was.
He's got to take the white ball.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You got first thought has to be play the plant to obviously pot the red over the bag. Surely that's your first thought. I
Thing
actually
is,
can't believe
He's
he's
got to
five
hit it
there.
with a bit of pace as well. He's got to get that.
Yeah,
yellow
get onto the
in the
one
middle.
straight after on the cushion. But yeah, that's very slack from John. Yeah, he's got bounce down, get on the yellow on the cushion straight after. Are you going for these? Or are you going to take? Well, let's be honest. Paul probably takes the bag bottom right, which it's not the wrong shot. It's not necessarily incorrect, but yeah, it's probably what he does.
I think John's just had enough now. He's trying to force the game there. He's just got to stick in there.
Yeah, he's got to keep on going. Yeah,
Paul's no mug. Paul can play the game.
of course.
Just
Paul is far from a mug.
yeah.
Paul is a cup. Oh, you know what?
He's
Does he
gonna
flick
take the
into it?
pocket.
No. Does he flick into it? Pot it over the bottom right and flick into it. Oh, you know what? That'd be juice. Surely.
Does
No,
that
he
yellow-
doesn't play that,
Does
though,
that
does
yellow on
he?
the pink spot go into the middle?
No.
Oh, right.
Surely that's what you'd want to play, though.
Yeah.
I think if I'm practicing, that's what I'm playing, but I think Paul Frost, I don't think he'd play that. Okay. See, what would you have done there? Would you have taken the bag? Would you try to flick into it? No. That's what we said, flick into it.
He's got a bit of an angle on this now as well.
Yeah, he does. Can he try and come off two? Miss the middle bag? Go
Try and
into that
flick it,
then?
Possible.
You might give it a go.
Looks like he's queuing for it.
Hit it thin. No, it's not played what I thought he would.
He's playing for a double. I tell you what.
I tell you what, I don't
know
like
if
the...
I don't know if he's actually played for that double.
Yeah.
Whether
Everyone's had a look.
Whether he's played for it or not, I don't know. But oh no.
No, but
Cover,
he's not
cover
going
the
to do
bag.
it.
Cover the bag.
Don't cover the bag.
I'll tell you what, that pocket's massive as well. That's almost as big
It's
as my belly. That
humongous.
is. That's almost as big as my belly. It will drop in.
No, I can't believe it.
He's got to be careful.
He's killing John Green.
He's got to be
I can't
careful.
believe it. Oh, he's taken the back, but surely you just try and go across and pot it. Can you? You know what that's? Now you just pot it to the
John's
top
all
right.
out. Bit top.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess you got to have a look if he plays the push shot or not here, but Also looking if that, you know what, if that red goes to the top right, he should never have played safe there. If this red goes to the top right by the yellow, then he should never have played safe, but the one that he's closest to definitely goes, but yeah, I dealt with foul by pushing the white through.
He doesn't have to go for this. He could, like I said, he could play that yellow up.
It's literally just become all about the yellow and the red in the middle. Yeah, he's not too bad though, is he? Struggling to watch now. Can't tell what's going to happen.
Does that yellow in the middle of the table go at the top left or bottom? As we're looking at the table, bottom left.
I don't know,
Probably
to be
not.
honest. It might do, but you're just sending the white the other way, aren't you? You're sending it upwards.
Both yawning away.
I know.
Jeez.
60 viewers watching from home.
Fair play to them.
Fair play to them for tuning in at 10:30 on a Wednesday night
On a
to
Wednesday.
watch these sort of frames.
Who's missing from the Salisbury Bangers? It's Jonathan.
Jonathan Joseph, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's a regular for these lot. I know he's
He
signed
has
on
to-
for them,
yeah.
but
He has
he's made a
started
couple
playing.
of appearances, but I'm not sure if he's made enough or something. I'm not sure how it works. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
he's played.
Yeah.
He's played quite a few now.
Might
It's-
not have just been able to make it tonight.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure.
possibly. But again,
Because Phil don't tend to play for these lot. I think he sort of just comes and watches and plays the odd frame, but I don't think he tends to play for these lot all the time.
yeah, I think he's non-playing captain. Well, but
Yeah,
he's
he's sort
captain
of
of the team, isn't he? Fair
He's
play
sort of a
to him.
sub, innit?
Yeah.
But I
I
might
said
be wrong.
this-
He might be permanent for these lot. But
Missing Richie's his boy.
so what are you actually doing now? Are you trying to play? Well, he's having a long old look at this because you don't well, do you want to leave? Well, can you leave everything? Can you leave nothing on apart from the one over the bag? Or do you try and screw into this? Oh, he might be doing it. He might actually attack.
The thing is, he's attacking now when he's got two.
He had a
really
better chance
tricky
to
balls.
attack earlier.
Yeah,
Oh, he's done it.
he's actually played that right.
He's
to be
done it.
fair.
He's attacking now when he didn't want it, when he could have attacked earlier. Confuses me, but he's got a chance. I don't think it goes long. If it goes long, then he's okay-ish, but yeah, he's much trickier into the middle, isn't he? If it goes long, he's not too bad.
Yeah.
I've got a shot of all shots for you, Cole. 3-ball plant.
3-ball plant. Sorry. You okay?
I think AJ's had a pint.
I think AJ's had more than a pint. I think AJ's been in the bathroom.
I'll tell you what, this is swinging round.
Oh, come on.
Was he cutting that in the middle, screwing to try and flick into the black?
Does the yellow go in this? No, does it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll just check. The yellow does go. The yellow by the black goes into the bottom right, so you can swing around off 2, maybe 3. Oh, he gets this right. That would be juice.
Play this a little bit bottom right. Get the cue ball
Oh,
travelling.
he's close to the middle bag though, isn't he? Can you just play it off 1? Screw on and off the side cushion and come through the gap of the black and the red.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that a lot, to be fair, if you can play that. It's all, but he's missed it though.
Oh.
He's missed it. I've never seen John run to the table so fast. Not that bad.
What way did he go?
Well, I think he's
Drop
going
this
to play.
one. Drop this one down the
I
bottom
think
right.
he's going to screw back to the cushion, so he's going to have the one over the bag to drift across.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to have to be playing to screw back. If you can just screw to back to the cushion, then you're going to have the natural angle to sort of swing round, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you reckon nerve stops him from getting over the line? I reckon there might be something there, you know.
Do you know what? You could top this through a little bit.
Okay, so he's going to look at doing the opposite of what I said. Instead of screwing back, just roll it through. Dong it in. Do you reckon nerves stop him from getting over the line?
I will drop this in. Give myself a bit of an angle. And try and screw back into the black.
Screw back in the black.
Yeah.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Bring the house down.
See, do you think that's necessary? Because it goes in 2 pockets, doesn't it?
Yeah.
3 pockets maybe when the red
three,
goes.
3 or 4 pockets that goes into.
Is there a better place to be right now than down here watching this cup final, ladies and gents?
It's exciting. He's played that well. Played that all right. Could have overscrewed.
It's fiddly though.
He's just got to play it natural ball now. Just give himself a shot.
He does that a fair bit when he feels nervous, though, like shake of the arm, sort of to try and compose himself. If I must say though, if these last 2 balls go in individually, there'll be a cheer. There's a lot of movement on that. It's gone safe. There's a lot of movement. It's sort of gone safe because now if you can pot this and then play to roll through for the yellow to the top left.
He's left him a lovely angle as well. Just drop it through.
Bang.
Drop it in.
Yeah, there's a lot of movement on that shot, if I must be honest. His back leg, his head. Yeah.
Yellow at the top.
Yeah, yeah. Thought you said the 3-ball plant.
AJ's going for the 3-ball plant. I like it.
That's what I thought he said.
Bring the house down.
That's what I thought Leroy said. I thought, bloody hell,
Play-
probably not. Yeah.
Play the yellow off the other yellow
No,
into the middle.
no, no, stop. Just pod it and roll through and get near where you'd put the front ball. Oh my
He's
god.
under it.
Oh, hit it hard at least for crying out loud.
Worst case, the cue ball's back down by the bottom
Oh
right
mate,
hand
you could
pocket.
have made that so much easier.
Yeah. Cue ball's going to be down by the bottom right hand corner. Shot to nothing.
Oh, you don't look like he's queuing it to go in. No, I didn't think so. Didn't look. Oh, you know what? It's also.
He's left it.
It's not over the bag either. If you just tap this. And now I think John's gone favourite. Oh, but don't get that wrong.
I like that. I like
Ooh.
that shot.
Do you?
Yeah, I like that.
I don't. I think you could have played that much better. Double cross. Double cross. Cross double, please. Double it across. Go on, son. Get us to 5-all.
He's played that well.
Oh, it's good. It's a good shot. But it goes. And Paul's come back to being the favourite. He swings in the roundabout.
AJ's famous saying, let's bring the house down.
And he's done it in charades.
He loves it.
He's done it in charades.
Come shut the pot.
Oh, he's overdone it. Aye, aye, here we go. Oh, don't. Oh, it's near the bottom cushion though. I know. It's not. It's not easy at all because
Middle bag.
middle bagging off. No,
If he hits it too thin,
no. See, this is what we say though. Balls over the bags are the trickiest. I know. We had to mention that earlier.
50, 57 viewers on the top TV table. This is it. The Kennet Valley Club. Can they get over the line? John's has gone for a quick sip of his soda and lime.
Shut up. Shut up.
Lee was up here thinking he's going to going off in the
If
middle.
that happens, I'm oh my head. You went far away. Oh my head.
This is it, John Greenoff.
So then, to win the Mark French Cup, I believe.
It is. He's done it. Fair play. Well done, Kennet Valley Club. I think they won.
I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't tell if they've won. I can't tell. Thank you very much, ladies and gents, for tuning in tonight to the Mark French Cup final. Well played to the Kennet Valley. Commiserations to the Salisbury Bangers.
The Salisbury Bangers will be back next year, mate.
Yeah, of course.
Couple of signings and that sort of stuff. They'll be well away. So, but yeah, fair play, Kennet Valley Club.
Yeah, congratulations. And yeah, I think we'll see you all next time for the summer finals.
Indeed, we'll be back for the draw live on the Facebook group.
Yes, you will.
Oh,
yes, you will. See
looking
you
forward
later,
to it.
people.
See you later. Cheers, mate.